Hey guys, it's been about a week since my last upload, but I've seen a few more movies that I'm going to review for you. I've got some news to share first. As you all know, The Hobbit is being made into the movie. It was originally the book, but they've signed on a few more of the original Lord of the Rings characters to reprise their roles in The Hobbit. One of them being Elijah Wood coming back as Frodo, and I haven't read the book personally. I would really like to before the movie came out. But those of you who have read the book, you know Frodo is not in The Hobbit. But from what I hear, Bilbo Baggins is going to be telling his story to Frodo. So my guess is that Elijah Wood's character will not be in the movie, a whole lot. Maybe just a few scenes here and there, the middle and the beginning. And finally, I know it was in talks for a while. Ian McKellen is coming back as Gandalf. I think there were some issues about his conditions wanting to return, but I think they finally settled that. Thank goodness. I know he's a big part of The Hobbit, but I just found out yesterday he is coming back as Gandalf. So that'll be great. I was reading that the movie is going to be filming for about 18 months. It is being shot in New Zealand. So if you haven't read the books, I guess you've got 18 months and some change to do it. I know I'm going to probably try to do it. Also, Ridley Scott, I don't know if you've heard, is doing the Alien prequel, and he's looking for Charlize Theron or Angelina Jolie to take one of the lead roles. And I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm not a big fan of either one of them. Angelina Jolie hasn't ever done anything that's really impressed me. Maybe Taking Lives was maybe her best to me. I don't like a lot of her work. That's just me though. You guys might love her. Charlize Theron, I liked her in Italian Job. I don't like the Kill Bill movies. Once again, that's just me. I'd probably choose her over Angelina Jolie, but what are you guys' opinions on that? If you're a fan of the Alien movies, it is Ridley Scott again, so that's one thing that's good. But let me know what you think on the Alien prequel. We'll see where it goes from there. Also, I found these a few days ago. I just haven't had time to upload a video. So you might have already seen them, but there are some photos released as Chris Evans as Captain America, and it looks pretty good. I'm digging them, to be honest. It's two photos. One of them he's just kind of standing still, and the suit looks really cool. And the other one he's running down some walkway, it looks like, and that looks pretty cool as well. The other is as Andrew Garfield in the new Spider-Man suit. It's nothing really special. I guess it's cool to see, but it's no mask. It's just kind of him walking in the dark. You see the suit, and if you look closely on his wrist, it looks like he's got the artificial cartridges. But he doesn't have a mask on. But it's still something to see. It's pretty neat. I will post the link to those photos in the description below. Other than that, I think that's about all the news I have for you. So I guess I'll start reviewing movies. I saw The Green Hornet in 3D, and surprisingly, I really enjoyed it. I would watch it again, definitely. Going into this movie, I was kind of skittish because I like Seth Rogen as an actor. He's a good actor. But just like most of the world out there, they probably were thinking, Seth Rogen as a superhero or fighting crime or whatever. Even if it's a comedy, there's just something about it, and that's how I thought. But it was. I was surprised. I admit it. It was very good. Christoph Waltz, great as usual. If those of you who've seen Inglourious Bastards, he's amazing in that film. He's the bad guy in this. Who else? Cameron Diaz is in it, and Kato. I can't remember his name and his real life name, but the fight scenes in that movie are great. They're awesome, actually. They do some slow-mo, some just hard hits. It's a good movie, and there's some laughs in it, of course. I would recommend going and seeing it if you want. It's definitely worth it. I'll say that. I'd see it again, actually. But now that I'm doing these videos, I feel like I want to be more flexible for movies that I either don't really want to see, or kind of the kind of movies I will just wait for the DVD or Redbox or whatever. But now that I'm doing these uploads, I'm making myself more flexible to go see the movies just so I can review them for you guys. Because I love movies, so that's what I'm going to be doing. The other one I saw was Tangled. It's that animated film, and it's really good. Those of you who are a fan of the original Disney movies, the drawings, like Lion King, Aladdin, a bunch of those classics. This is the first one I've seen in a long time that brings back, singing in the film. And although the song choices in the movie weren't that great, maybe the last one was good, but the other ones didn't really do anything for me. But at the same time, it's kind of cool to, hear singing again in a Disney film. So I like that a lot. The horse in the movie is probably my favorite character. He's hilarious. I liked it. It's a good family film. Or if go take your kids to see it. If you have kids, they'd love it. I'd highly recommend it. Other than that, those are the only two movies I've seen. I'm going to be out of town this weekend, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have a chance to go see any, unless I see any before the weekend starts. But if I do, if I have any more news, I will gladly upload it for you guys. Going back to Green Hornet, the 3D part of the movie was the only downfall of the movie. There were maybe 2 parts during the whole film that showed 3D, and they weren't even all that great. But I don't normally see 3D films. I mean, I do sometimes, but I had no intention on seeing this one in 3D. But my friend and I had to be somewhere, so we had to take the earliest showing, and it was in 3D. So just see that at regular D, save your money. Regular D, I'm not even sure if that's a word. And the last thing I want to say is I just found out, if you see my very first upload, I talk about I'm Still Here, the Joaquin Phoenix documentary. And I was saying I'm not sure if that's a hoax or not. It could be. I just wasn't sure, but I have found out the whole thing is a complete hoax. Someone referred to a David Letterman interview where he talks about it. And now that I've seen that, it makes me respect that guy even more. I know I dissed him completely in the last one, but now seeing him all clean shaved and talking normal on the Letterman, his latest interview, if he goes all out like that for a movie, then I give the guy props. But that's the last thing I'm going to share with you guys. Like I said, if I have any more news or see any more movies, I will upload them as soon as possible. So look forward to them. If you like my news and my reviews, I can promise you they're going to keep coming. So if you want to subscribe, just look forward to more. If not, go watch something else, I guess. But anyway, thanks you guys. I will be seeing you soon.